very privileged position, aren't you, Lizzie, that you were able to go to a reputable surgeon. It's the desperation. People are going to backstreet butchers and having operations, medical procedures that go wrong because they think that they have to do this. And that's what I disagree with. It's the expectation.
Do you know what? I'm feeling that you're thinking that people are being forced because they, people have their own. As I said, my friend's husband she was so happy the way he was, but he wouldn't take his t-shirt off on the beach because of his man boobs. It was making him that unhappy. Now that was his choice. Are you going to take that choice?
It wasn't his choice though, or was it? He was told by our mad body image obsessed society that he had to look a certain way. It's the illusion of choice, Lizzie. It's not really choice.
Lizzie, would you accept that? Okay, no one's forcing him.
Agree with that.
But no one's forcing. But indirectly, there may be some social pressure. There's force from society because of the fact that he thinks people are going to say something bad about his man boobs. Well, actually, there are some people who wouldn't feel that they're being
it's their individual choice and the way they look at themselves and the way they feel about themselves. It's the same way as when you go out for a nice evening, you want to put on the nice dress or you want to put on, a bit of lips, look good. You want to look and feel good about yourself. It can give you more confidence. I'm not saying it's going to give you that ideal job or find you the ideal man. But if it makes you feel better inward, it makes you feel better about yourself, what is wrong?
But would our time and energy not be better spent on trying to work on our self-esteem so that when we age, or perhaps when something happens that means that we lose our looks, we still feel content with ourselves? Because isn't it just a surface thing? Isn't it a quick fix? And ultimately, you're not really solving anything.
Listen, beauty, I've always said, comes from within. And I find someone attractive with their personality and the way they are and what they give to society, without a doubt. But if you look in the mirror and you're not happy and you're seeing lines, okay, and none of us want to get older, but at least everyone is going to get older. But if you want to try and look your best and just feel good about yourself, what is wrong with that?
Do you have a line somewhere? Do you draw a line somewhere, Lizzie? Or is it, in the future, if you can change everything, your whole face,
No, I mean, of course not.
Can I ask? I don't think I've even asked, actually. Have you had any work done?
Well, I'm very open and honest. I've spoken very openly about it. Yes, I've had my boobs done, and I've had 2 children. I wanted to have it done. And can
I ask how much it cost?
I can't remember, to be honest. But I've got a bargain. Buy one, get one free. No, I'm only joking. No, I don't know. I can't remember.
Right. Was it over 5,000? Over less than 5? I mean, I've got no idea.
It's about that region. And I don't think there's anything wrong in it. It made me feel better about myself. And I used to have a bust and I lost it. I had 2 children, I breastfed, and I wanted to have it done, and I don't think there is anything wrong with that.
Anything else? Are you planning on having anything?
No, I'm quite happy at the moment, thank you.
Hold on.
You know what? If I do in the future, in 5, 10 years' time, there's nothing wrong with it. If it makes me feel better, and I go to, and I obviously would do the homework, and that's what I think the message is, to go to a reputable cosmetic surgeon. If you're thinking of having anything done, do your homework. And really, I think it's very important to think about it, because yes, it is an operation, but there's plenty of things. You don't have to go under the knife. You don't have to go to extreme levels. As I said, there's amazing people that can do things with just a bit of Botox or something like that isn't going to be too extreme and can make you feel unbelievably better about yourself and more confident.
Okay, Lizzie Cundy, TV presenter, thank you very much. And Natasha, just finally, you're campaigning in schools. Does that work continue for you then?
It does, yeah. I go to schools and colleges all over the UK working with teenagers, and I encourage them to accept themselves for the unique person that they are. And I say, if you look in the mirror and you're not happy with what you see, that is not something that makeup or a new hairdo or surgery can fix. You ultimately have to be happy with yourself inside first, and that's so important.
Okay, thanks very much. Natasha Devon, a plus-size model, also runs Body Gossip, which campaigns for natural beauty. It's 12